There are two fundamentally different kinds of reloads of a semi-automatic pistol: the speed reload and the tactical reload. The purpose of the speed reload is just as it sounds, to get the gun reloaded as fast as possible. The idea is you're shooting, you run out of ammunition, or you decide you need to reload, access your spare magazine, jettison the existing magazine, look the new magazine in, rack the slide, and get back to doing what you need to do. Yeah, as I said, the idea is to get the gun reloaded as fast as possible. In the interest of getting your gun reloaded as fast as possible in a speed reload, what you do, of course, is you just let the existing magazine drop free. Just let it go. Whether it's still got rounds in it or not, it goes, and you get your new magazine in there as fast as possible. In contrast to the speed reload is the so-called tactical reload. The theory of the tactical reload is that when you drop your magazine, it may still have good rounds in it, and you don't want to just throw those rounds away. So the way the tactical reload works in principle is you first access your spare magazine, you then drop the existing magazine into your hand, insert the spare magazine, put this magazine, partially depleted magazine, somewhere that's not back on your belt, preferably in a pocket. Rack your gun and get back to doing what you're doing. Now, the obvious trade-offs with a tactical reload over speed reload is that it's obviously slower. You're doing more things. Further, it's more complicated. There's more going on here, more to manage. It's more of a fine motor skill. It's more of a dexterous motor skill. And so it's got that going against it too as a trade-off. However, what it has going for it, in its proponent's eyes, is that you're maintaining the maximum amount of rounds on your person. Recognizing that it is slower and clumsier than a speed reload, its proponents offer that it is meant for a so-called lull in the battle, a lull in the gunfight, when you actually have time to do it. We beg to differ. In our opinion, either the gunfight is over or it's not. If the gunfight's over, you need to be on the cell phone. Your gun can possibly even be holstered at that point. If the gunfight's not over, if the gunfight could resume at any moment, the most important thing in the world at that time is to get your gun restocked with things that make it go bang. Fiddling around, wasting time trying to do one of these things when that gun might need to be put into operation at any instant just seems foolish. Furthermore, this tactical reload was designed for slim magazine guns like the 1911. When you have double-stack magazines, even the originators of the technique will agree that it becomes very clumsy and hard to do. That's not to suggest that even if you think the gunfight is over, you want to holster your gun with anything less than a full magazine if that's possible. Even if you think it's over, it's good practice. Reload that gun before you holster. Then you can go to your cell phone or do whatever you need to do to manage the aftermath. The way we like to combine the advantages of both techniques is to propose that for all intents and purposes, all reloads are speed reloads. Once you get your gun back up and running, then if you really truly feel that there's time for you to comfortably retrieve your magazine off the ground, pick it up and put it in your pocket, then go ahead and do it. But first and foremost, get your gun back up and running, because that's the most important thing when you reload a gun.